hey, y'all got a good idea.
Right.
Because he'll look at it from another lens.
Right.
Remember?
All right, here we go. I'm so, this Shanquella Robinson.
No, we got to keep this going.
We
got to see what the updates are.
We need all of these
one
friends
at a time. All those friends.
Breaking news. Daejanae Jackson arrested in the United States.
Yes.
That was the one we saw beating up on Shanquella Robinson.
On video.
Mm-hmm. At least that was the one that should have got taken up.
All people.
If all people.
Because we see her.
Yes.
Boom, boom.
San Jose, Del Cabo.
Del Cabo.
Baja, California. During the night of November 28th, Daejanae Jackson was arrested by Interpol agents, I'm saying it right, after a controlled judge issued an arrest warrant against her for the crime of femicide of Shanquella Robinson. That's the murder of a female. Ooh. Murdered on October 29th in the Cabo Villas complex.
Use that word.
Right.
Femicide.
In this tourist destination. Okay. Daejanae Jackson, who some people allegedly said was a man at one time.
Was that a rumor?
I don't know if it's real or not. Has anybody found if that's true or not?
If she's a transgender or something?
Daejanae Jackson was placed in federal custody, waiting for her to begin her extradition process to Mexico, where she would be formally accused of the femicide of the 25-year-old businesswoman. Now, I know some people who are transgender don't see why it makes a difference. It does.
What do you mean?
Because that's really a man that's beating up a woman.
I know.
I don't care what. Unless you've been taking hormones for years and years,
you don't have the muscle tone,
and you don't have the muscle tone of a man. That's the equivalent of a man beating up a woman. I'm sorry y'all don't like it. Well, if you're transgender, but it's the truth.
I know, but it can't be cut and dry.
Right.
It has to be the body
exactly.
structure.
We don't know her muscle
there are
tone.
some transgenders who go to that opposite sex, and they're just as
and
small
we don't
and
know
petite.
exactly. We don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
But we know she was small, Shanquella.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Now, her fight me, Daejanae, it ain't the same.
Even as a woman.
As a man.
I'm just saying some women don't even match.
Exactly.
Being woman on woman.
So it does matter on who the two people involved. It matters on how long this person has been taking hormones and the muscle tone of the person. Other than that, obviously it was a non-fair fight
for you. Now that we on that, if it was a big woman and she beats a man,
that's bad too.
And kills him.
Yeah, that's bad.
Okay, so it's not so much
gender.
You
know how many it's wrong. You know how many YouTube and and all these videos.
I don't know why I thought of next Friday with the big girl
women,
that he was running from.
Of big women dragging men all around the house. You know how many videos I've seen of that? And laying on him, he can't get up.
It's not funny.
Right.
It's abuse on both ends.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right, so we got Angie says, have y'all heard the song Don't Stay in School by Boy in the Band? I think you should really really like this song. Okay, so we have to look at that.
Okay.
Angie says, not all of us. It gives y'all the credit. Wendy says, an arresting officer says it's a process and they probably want to talk to Daejanae before they deal with the others to see how much they can get out of her. I agree. Jack says they say she's female and recently had a child. Okay, so that answers that. Okay. So that was allegedly then.
Okay.
Angie says, I think they all jumped on her after they stopped recording. But either way, they are all guilty to some point, and it does make a difference, a lot of difference, when it's a biological male, hormones or not.
And a little bit that they saw on camera is enough to even put them,
They saw enough on camera, in my opinion, not only her, but the guy filming it should also have been arrested. Yeah. That was the minimal. Mm-hmm. The minimal was those two.
Right.
He filmed it, and she jumped on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, So that's good. So if that's true that she has a child, then so
she's a woman. Where did
that even come from? No, that she was a transgender.
I don't know.
You see how people just take stuff and
they'll run
go with it.
Yeah, and you have to be so careful what you're reading and what you're looking at on
because
social
that
media.
does matter. If that was somebody who recently transgender,
yeah,
or whatever,
transfer
and still has the muscle tone of a man.
Another,
that does matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Wendy says they said the rumor about Daejanae started because somebody checked off mail on her paperwork. Oh, okay. So that's where that came from.
Okay.
All right. I'm glad y'all see. That's why we have co-hosts. These people, y'all come in, y'all family.
We may not look.
Y'all come in. Soon we'll get it where y'all can call in. We have to figure it out, y'all. We not technique savvy. We just now signed on to Twitch to be on Twitch at the same time. Angie says, but I honestly don't think what was seen in the video was enough to kill her. I said that too.
They have to show proof.
You got to show that what that video did.
That they're hitting their blows.
Yeah. But what they can do is they can use that against her and make her talk. It would make her say,
and don't
other
they have
people
a civil case too, regardless? These kids gonna be in jail for a while.
If they used her credit card,
they're going for jail for
something. Going for something.
Because even with O.J. Simpson, civil cases against him. They couldn't prove that he killed the wife. But they
did the civil case.
So
which means nothing because he had money hid in other places.
Yeah, probably.
So let's just keep that up in prayer. Let's keep on this story. Make sure we stay on
What's
it.
Done in the dark will
because as soon as we fall off talking about it, it'll be a dead case.
Right.
So we have to keep talking about
That's true.
Jack says it came from the Mexican maids at the villa. They said she kept taking off her hair. Oh.
Do they not know black women in hair?
Yeah, you can forget that if you think that makes you a male.
We take our hair off sometimes.
Wendy says, and what do they watch looking at her for her hair anyway?
Why
do you look at what's going on in my room?
That has nothing to do with gender. There's men whose hair is longer than ours.
There's men who take their hair off.
Yes. You ladies that's trying to clean and stuff.
The men take their hair off at night and put it on.
We saw her take her hair off. That's why we think she's a man.
Wendy says they said the video showed when Daejanae slammed her to the ground. You can see her head goes all the way down.
Oh, see, they can study those videos. I think they do now on TV.
Yeah,
they take the video.
They look at
shot by shot.
Yeah, they look. And what was she doing? Because I couldn't even hardly watch the video. After she landed on the floor at the end, when the idiot guy was like, "Fight back!" Did she move? I know I saw her do this. Is that the end of the video? Does she ever get up? Does she ever move?
Yeah, the rest of that will be
all
hard.
of that is,
and the coroner's account will have to really be real clear.
Yeah. Angie says, "Oh no, I mean, think more happened to her after the video ended, but yeah, what we did see was more than enough to throw them in jail. Yeah, that was assault right there. And Mexico, you can go to jail for way long just for doing what we saw. So they got her. She's done.
If they try her there, they may have different laws and stuff.
She's done.
How they look at things.
Angie says, yeah, I heard that too. People think that's when her neck broke. Yeah.
And keep in mind,
she just sat there. Wendy says when she kicked her, she didn't move. And Linda says, but the fact she didn't fight back is questionable. Yeah.
And then too, I don't think this is going to be tried in the United States.
Jack says the dad said there's a second video. I heard that too. There's another video that we haven't seen. And Angie says no, she don't get up, but she starts to lift her head. Not sure. Yeah.
But remember, whatever their laws are there, that's where they're going. Their laws may even be stronger than ours. This video may put this girl in jail, whereas we go innocent to proven guilty. We got to make sure that her 15 hit didn't kill her.
Well, they're going to put her in jail because they don't want to mess up their people coming their tourism.
Yeah.
So that she's gone. She's it. She might as well forget it. She's gone for the rest of her life. Wendy says they also said the difference in the time as when she died is because they probably paid off the doctor and the other people in the room.
The sad thing is
the police did
the investigation on the police as well.
I told y'all that yesterday. They opened up an investigation on the police.
Because sometimes the police, it's unfortunate that the police can get their hands and be so dirty that gets the people off.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So keep them in prayer. Let's keep looking at this case, making sure that, I think a lot's going to happen now that they got her because she's going to talk. She's going to spill all the beans and we're going to hear everything that happened.
She has a very good lawyer.
Yeah. Jack says it was over 30 head blows. That's ridiculous.
You that angry at somebody?
But they do that all the time. How many times do we see this, y'all, on video? Where somebody jumping people or people jumping on somebody?
People are doing
they just don't die, so they get away with it.
And they're releasing a lot.
Yeah.
Because you're doing a lot of blows.
Yeah. Angie says her family or her people said she's never been a fighter and wouldn't have hit her friends regardless of what was done to her. Okay. Shaking my head, she was too good for friends like that. And Wendy says the police were in her room. It's ridiculous. So we're gonna keep up on this, guys.
She didn't fight back if she's not a
not a fighter. Yeah. And everybody don't fight. Everybody's not a fighter.
I know.
Jack says, thank you for shedding the light on this tragic story. Yeah, we did. I remember we talked about this the second day it broke. I saw it the first day, right before we was getting ready to go on. And so I didn't put it in what we was talking about.
That the social media blew it up.
That's what blew it up and made them do something about it.
Thank you.
This happens all the time. Corrupt police, Wendy said. Yeah. So they're gonna investigate the police.
The police is doing their thing.
They're going to break her. She going to talk. She going to sing like a bird and tell on everybody.
Well, what would you think she'll sing? Would she try to make it look like it was that she had a reason to fight her?
She's going to try to make it seem like I did, but everybody else did too. I'm not the only one that hit her and kicked her in the face. So, I mean, are we thinking
she's going to come from that thing? Because some people...
She already gone.
Because some people justify for their fighting.
No, she's gone.
Like she threatened me. She said she was going to kill me. And I was beating her.
They're going to tell them.
I was trying to fight for my life.
They're going to tell them, you're going to go for the rest of your life. You might as well say that. But you can go one or two ways. We got a lot of different prisons in Mexico. There's some prisons you do not want to go to. You're going to go there unless you talk. Or you can go to another one that's a little bit better than that. You still going to spend the rest of your life in jail. So that's what's going to make them talk. It ain't going to be that you're going to get off. You're not getting off. Okay. It's just, you want to be under the prison or you want to be on top of the prison.
Either way.
You want a bed? You want a mattress? Or you want to sleep on the floor for 50 years? Which one you want?
And either way, you're not going to have your hair. So
you ain't gonna have your hair there.
Your hairstyle.
You can forget that. And you black, and you in a Mexican prison.
You need to put braids in your head and be done.
Girl, them Mexican ladies gonna love you when you walk in. They're gonna be like, is this the one is this the one that was
Why you gotta talk? You don't like me to use the accent. But you talking like that lady gonna talk like that, Kim?
Yes. They gonna be speaking Spanish and Daejanae ain't gonna know nothing what they said. They gonna be talking about shanking her and doing all kinds of stuff.
She won't even know.
She's so stupid she ain't gonna even know.
Wow.
All of them.
Wow.
All of them. And the guy videotaping. Oh, Holmes. And you like to videotape.
Why you gotta talk like that?
You like videotaping Holmes. Oh, you like videotaping women getting beat, huh, Holmes? Oh, you want to videotape this? They gonna get him too. And the guy prison.
They in trouble.
Yes, forget it. Hey, Holmes.
I know they sound like the guy on the next Friday when they live next door with his hat covering his eyes.
I know they told you. I know they. Let me tell you something around here. Let me tell you something right here, right? The police don't run nothing up in here. You understand?
Not gonna talk like that.
Watch, they gonna tell them. I know what they told you. They told you it's gonna have a mattress and all that. Guess what? I want two mattresses.
It's so funny that
I want your mattress and mine. Guess that, Daejanae.
Remember, I'm old school, y'all. On Good Times when JJ was in jail and that big old black man.
Yes.
He said, I don't have a napkin.
No.
JJ took his hat
and gave it to him.
Let him use it as a napkin.
And the police is getting investigated. So she can't even go. They can't even go to the police at the prison.
God.
Oh, you're like telling on people homes. You paid us off. We were good with you, right? So now, because of you, my cousin Pedro lost his job.
Right.
So now
you gonna get some letters. Nobody like when you.
Why we look away?
His name gotta be Pedro.
We look away. Okay. We look away. I don't care what judge told you. What
the guys that the Hispanics that was on next Friday, the Friday.
It's over
when they lived next door to his cousin Mookie, whatever his name was, and he has. Hey Holmes, what you trying to do, man?
I'm telling you, family. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna let you know. I love my people. I love black people, but I do not mess. I do not mess with Mexican people.
Well, not with
family,
no,
not in their country.
But here's the thing: you think we've learned,
and not in their neighborhood.
But you think we've learned from all of the TV news with even what's her name in Russia, the basketball player with the sunglasses in China, any country but ours.
No,
please don't do crazy.
And people, let me tell you something.
Oh my goodness,
the Latino people, family. Family. This girl paid for you to come to this trip.
Know what?
And then that's what you do.
You kill her. You beat her.
Then you take her credit card.
So we're saying allegedly.
Then you take her credit card and use it.
Yes. That's what. Now, when you're
going under the jail in Mexico. Forget it. They don't like that.
Fighting her, whatever. Okay. The fact that you used her card after you done knocked her out. Really? That's really
and
bold.
You like giving people blows to heads?
That's bold.
You like jumping on people and beating them up? Okay. Let's take a couple of those when you first arrive in prison.
So let's just keep this on.
They not gonna have an easy. They not gonna have an easy time.
We'll not gonna have an easy if they're let go, right?
Not gonna have an easy time.
Let's see.
What they should have done, and I said this, is they should have fallen on the sword while they was there. They should have been like, we beat this girl up. We didn't know she was going to die. We sorry.
You probably would have gotten more sympathy.
You would have got more sympathy because then even the Mexican people would have been like, all right, we've jumped on people and, you don't know.
Into it still,
But to go back, get in the family's face and her mom's face.
I think one of the things.
Bring her luggage back and say she died of something else.
This and we can move on. I think if they would have came clean like you're saying, it wouldn't have gotten the police even in trouble.
Exactly.
Because now there's an open investigation on them.
Yeah, so y'all forget it.
So you didn't stir the pot up.
Forget it, honey. You gone. Okay. If you ain't never known Jesus, you might want to learn him now. You might get away with converting to being Catholic because there might be some people in the Mexican prison that be, hey, she said Mary. She said Mother Mary. Mother Mary.
Okay.
Just, you might get away with converting to Catholicism, but I don't know how good. Come on now, the Mexican mafia and all of them. Come on, you don't play with that.
Okay,
they gonna eat them up. All right, let's go back. What was y'all saying? Lord have mercy. Angie says, oh, that was one dude who came in later, said he got there and seen she was sick, but never heard about a fight. Shaking my head. I call bull crap. He knew more. You can't tell me different. Thank you. Right. He didn't just show up. And he left without her. He didn't ask no questions. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Wendy says she must have been in excruciating pain. Yeah. I know. Angie says, oh my God, I want to know why and how she had no clothes on. They probably set it up and snuck it on her in her most vulnerable, in the time when she was vulnerable. Probably when she got out the shower or something. Wendy says, misery loves company. She'll talk. She's evil. Yes. Angie says, laugh out loud. Oh my God, you ain't going to have no hair. She ain't going to have nothing in prison. Jack says, too funny. He probably laughing at when I was making jokes. Wendy says, when she sees that filthy jail, she's going to talk if she hasn't already. My son's grandfather was Mexican. Laugh out loud. Jack says, so sad. Wendy says they were moving her all over the place with a broken spine.
That's
an internal decapitation. She suffered. So don't worry, they're going to suffer in prison, y'all.
Yeah, you have to read that.
All right, let's move on. Okay. This story's ridiculous. I don't know why I threw this in here, but
why?
Do you remember the Addams Family?
Yeah, Wednesday.
You remember Wednesday? There's a whole series on Wednesday on Netflix.
Yeah, I told you.
Did you know that?
You.
Oh, I didn't know that.